So at the time of me recording this video, it is June 17th, 2021. Obviously that means that we are just 1 week shy of the return of the Cartels event. Arguably the best event that Borderlands 3 has ever had. Obviously when it first came out last year on April 23rd, it also came out with a big patch in Mayhem 2.0. That's when they introduced, Mayhem 1 through 10 with all the insane modifiers. They introduced, Mayhem 6 locked level loot like the KO Sin, the Sandhawk, the Monarch, the Backburner, the Plague Bearer, which still to this day are very top tier weapons, especially at the moment that me recording this video. The True Trials event of the week is the True Trials Supremacy. They are dropping Monarch, so if you are a newer player and you don't have yourself a Monarch and you don't want to farm kilovolt, or maybe you don't have level 6 Mayhem unlocked, then that is a pretty solid way to go ahead and get yourself climb the ladder with the Monarchs, because the Monarch itself can carry, and you can easily use a Monarch just to climb the Mayhem levels and get yourself ready to actually go into the Cartels event. Now, I don't want to spend too much time talking about the actual loot that is in the Cartel event. We'll talk about that later in the video. Of course, I'll touch up on it, but I already did make a video saying, like going over like my favorite top 5 pieces of gear that I'm looking forward to for the return of the Cartel event, especially because everything else from that event is locked at level 57, and since we are level 65, it'll be really nice to get these weapons at those levels. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, with that being said, I guess we'll just go ahead and talk about it itself. Now, Gearbox has hinted that there will be a pretty massive sized patch just dropping along with the event, kind of like last year. It's not just going to be them dropping the event and stuff like that. Just like exactly like how they did, kind of like how they did the Bloody Harvest event. It's going to be completely different. They're going to drop a pretty massive patch around it as well. So there'll probably be a insane amount of buffs. They may add some new legendaries, new gear that you can actually collect. I mean, that would be really cool if they did add some new loot. But there will be a massive patch. Now, also keep in mind, last year when they added this massive patch with the Cartels event, they did have the the new anointments, especially some people's favorites. Like URAD is still a very top 3 anointment in the game. 390 is still very good on certain rocket launchers, although it wasn't nearly as good as it was when it first came out last year. Point being is that I'm really looking forward to what this new patch is going to have in store for us. Presumably it's going to be a massive list of a lot of buffs, which is always good. People love buffs, especially when it's to a lot of vanilla weapons. And could you imagine if they buffed the yellow cake back to what it was? If they buffed some of the Cartels event weapons when they released them alongside a bunch of other weapons? That would be really cool. I mean, I don't think they would, but I mean, hey, no one's going to complain about that, you know what I'm saying? Now, another thing that I want to talk about is that this go around, they're also retweaking the actual map. Now, we were hoping that they were going to retweak the map for the Bloody Harvest event. Unfortunately, they did not. But they have stated that multiple times that they are retweaking the map, changing it up a bit, and they've hinted that it could be a bit of a Takedown-esque style, which would be honestly amazing. I think that would be very cool. People love takedowns in this game. Obviously, the last time we got one was over a year ago at this point, the Guardian takedown. And the Guardian takedown, still kind of bleh. A lot of people don't like running it, me included. And if this rumor does turn out to be true, where the Cartels area, the map on Ultraviolet with Joey and his boys, then it's going to be very refreshing. It's going to be real fun. It's just been over a year since we got a new takedown. I mean, golly, could you imagine that? That would be very excited, very hype. And overall, I'm really looking forward to, first of all, getting to play on it again. And if it is a new takedown, then I will be even more over the moon, as I'm sure the entire community will be even more excited if that is actually true. Yeah, fingers crossed that we can always hope. And then I guess the next part that we can look forward to is going to hopefully be the return of some new cosmetics. Some new cosmetics is always pretty nice, spicing up the way you're, dressing up your character, your Vault Hunter, and the new drip is always a nice, refreshing feeling. Just making sure look good, feel good, perform good, kill good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's always really good. And then obviously you got to appreciate the fact that we are going to actually be getting the return of our weapons, which, you know, is going to be the last thing that we're going to touch up on. Obviously, I'm pretty sure most people are excited about 3 weapons in particular: the Yellow Cake, the OPQ, and the No Pew Pew. Then the most, a very, you know, strong grenade, very versatile utility grenade that is still useful to this day. That being in the fish slap will be very, very fun. Maybe some people will like the Iceberger. I mean, they should definitely buff that gun upon its return for sure, for sure, for sure. If you weren't here last year and didn't get to experience any of the gear for yourself, you're in for a real big treat whenever this event drops. I'm pretty sure everybody can back me up when I say that. But other than that, though, guys, let me know what you're most looking forward to in the return of the Revenge of the Cartels event. Are you excited for the rumored takedown style that they're going for this go around? Are you more excited for the return of the loot? Let me know down in the comments. I want to know. If you're new around here, please do consider subscribing. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, trying to hit that by the end of the year, and we post daily content, stuff like that. Also, we will be live streaming day 1 on the launch of the Cartels event. So yeah, if you are hyped for that, be there. It'll be pretty lit. We'll be streaming for a good amount. Other than that, though, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. My name's Kree, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.